Those bony fingers bothering you again when you're doing your craft work, Fred? Finger arthritis is one of the most frustrating things that most of us deal with. Hands are necessary for a lot of what we do every day, and I'm already well on the way to some painful fingers myself due to neglect and abuse. But one thing that I found is that movement is medicine and motion is lotion. So for finger arthritis, a couple of things that I'd love for my patients to integrate on a regular basis is a rice bucket. This is something that can be used when you wake up in the morning to get your hands ready for the day, especially if you're going to be doing any fine work or heavy work. And so it's just a big bucket filled with rice. It works the same if it's in a bag. The idea here is that by putting your hand in the rice and just doing some gentle movements, the amount of energy you exert is the amount of resistance the rice places. And so by working through a full squeeze and a full extension of your fingers, we're getting all of the muscles and all of the directions warmed up and loose and giving each of the tendons a little bit of love. So when we're using our rice bucket, the specific exercise that I would recommend would be 10 or 15 dive in and grips, 10 and 15 dive in with a fist and extend, 10 or 15 dive in with fingers spread with straight fingers and just close and take out, and 10 or 15 fingers pointed and straight, dive in, spread and take out, twists with fingers open, clockwise and counterclockwise 10 or 15 times each, and then spins, figure eights, both with fingers extended and with fist. 10 or 15 grab the rice and just grind it out of your hands with a pressure that feels reasonably comfortable. We do a lot of grip work and squeezing with our hands, but we don't do a lot of work where we extend the fingers against resistance. So I've also been a big fan of these finger extensor rubber bands. You can find them anywhere online for pretty cheap, or just use a regular rubber band. But the idea is, by doing just a little bit of extension work, we can begin to balance out all of the gripping that we do all day. So again, another couple minutes every day of just some finger extensions, and again, rolling the wrist around with active fingers at the same time. In combination with our rice bucket is a great way to keep our hands healthy and minimize the pain, especially if we're already dealing with some finger arthritis.